Our business was specialised in the tourism industry. We had a successful operation. We turned over 6 or 7 million a year, and it was a strong, solid business. It afforded us a great lifestyle. Had a lovely home and lovely cars, and just in general, it was a terrific time. My name is Hank de Jong. I'm the founding director of the firm Jonge Read. 20 years ago, just finished building our dream home. We'd purchased 10 acres and built a beautiful property. And it was a special time. I had a young family that was growing up, and it was a very enjoyable time in my life. Unfortunately, with September 11, our industry, as I mentioned earlier, was basically in international tourism. And with September 11, international tourism into this country just absolutely stopped. Absolutely gutted. It was a situation where we'd spent many years working on building this operation up, and then all of a sudden, pretty much due to reasons completely beyond my control, I was in a situation where I just simply couldn't afford to pay the bills. I felt like a failure. I felt like I'd let my family down, and it was a very difficult emotional time for me personally. I had a great accountant and a great lawyer that had been with me for a long time, so I went to these guys to try to get advice, and sitting down and chatting to them, I realised that they weren't able to supply me with the direct advice I needed on how best to handle this situation. So from there, they directed me to go and speak with an insolvency practitioner. On meeting with the insolvency practitioner, I was able to talk to them about the situation and what options that I possibly had. What was important to me at the time, because as I said, I had a young family, was to retain the house and retain the car and keep my family unit as normal as possible. So that was really my goal, and I went off to see this insolvency practitioner with that in mind. But from that experience, I learnt that that's not where an insolvency practitioner is placed. Leaving that meeting was quite devastating, to be honest with you, because what I was looking for was direction. I wanted to know what to do. And leaving that meeting, I was completely directionless. And I remember it was a Friday afternoon. I left Brisbane City. I had no money. It was an overcast day. It was just a horrible experience. It was I had pits in my stomach. I just did not have any direction, and I was scared. I was really scared. Unfortunately, we lost the house, lost the cars, and pretty much had to start again. That was the frustrating thing at the time. I really hadn't done anything wrong. The business was in a healthy state. It was just something that was completely out of my control. Going through that, I realised that there were other people out there in the same situation as me, people that were equally as directionless and with no guidance through this type of situation. And with that in mind, I ultimately decided to establish the firm Jonge Read to do nothing but to help company directors and individuals through this situation, but with a very special service offering, because that service offering had to be very much emotional and supportive, as well as having very good technical advice. Needed to be very supportive of that emotional side, because by going through that situation myself, I realised how important that emotional side is. It is really a gut-wrenching and harrowing experience. To execute my plan, I realised I needed the sharpest minds. Therefore, our team comprised of ex-business bankers, accountants, and an array of industry experts. The thing that I'm really proud of is my team. I've got an exceptional team of people that really truly care for their clients and truly care on the outcome. I guess it really does make me proud to see the service offering and to see the growth of our firm and to see that we've literally helped thousands of people through this financial difficulty. Getting professional advice in this type of situation is absolutely paramount. It's the outcomes can be so vastly different if these situations are properly managed with a third party with a clear mind and can give some clear direction and understanding the insolvency framework. It really works for anyone, from a mum and dad fish and chip shop to a big multinational corporation. Our firm is set to be able to manage all types of financial difficulty and to give that unrivaled support. All our first discussions are completely obligation and cost free. It costs them nothing to have a chat with us. And the advantage is we come up with options. Basically, our service is all about tailor-making strategies to suit that individual's need. So we're having a look at their situation, we're understanding what they're trying to achieve, and we're going to tailor-make a strategy that's based on them. We're then going to be able to offer them a written, comprehensive strategy, step by step, of how that's going to be implemented, and we'll provide a fixed fee for the implementation. Anyone facing financial difficulty has got the option to be able to get a clear plan provided, tailor-made for them and for what they want to achieve, in writing with some firm costings. And I guess that's a big part of entering into an insolvency situation, is being aware what's going to happen and how it's going to play out. I think anyone suffering any type of financial difficulty, it's as simple as this. Pick up the phone. They've got nothing to lose and everything to gain.